I was falsely accused of assault, lost my family, got attacked, and fired. Hey Reddit, using a throwaway for obvious reasons. I'm 29 and my life has completely spiraled over the past few months because of something I didn't do. I met a woman briefly through a mutual friend at a small get-together. We had polite conversation, nothing romantic, nothing inappropriate. A week later, she accused me of assault, claiming I had grabbed her and threatened her, which never happened. From the moment the accusation hit, my life went downhill. Family disowned me. The moment they heard about it, they stopped talking to me. They refused to hear my side of the story, blocked me on social media, and told mutual friends to cut ties. I was completely isolated from the people I thought I could count on. Physically attacked, her father confronted me outside my apartment, demanded I pay for what I did, and proceeded to shove and punch me. I ended up in the hospital with bruises and a broken rib. The police said it would be hard to press charges since it was he said, she said. Lost my job. My employer, despite having no proof I was guilty, decided to terminate my employment to avoid reputational risk. I was blindsided and left without income, with zero explanation beyond the vague HR warning. I tried to fight back. I provided texts, witnesses, and even security footage from the party. None of it seemed to matter. The accusation alone was enough to ruin me socially, professionally, and emotionally. Eventually, the case didn't go anywhere because the accusation was false, but the damage was irreversible. I'm still dealing with the fallout, no job, no family support, and social isolation. Reddit, has anyone else been falsely accused and had their life completely upended? How did you recover, if at all? Update, the truth came out, justice served at last. Hey Reddit, I promised an update a while back and things have finally taken a turn. And I mean a dramatic one. A few weeks ago, someone I didn't even know reached out to me. They had screenshots of text messages between the accuser and her friends, where she openly admitted she had planned the false accusation. She even detailed how she expected her father to physically confront me and how she knew I'd likely lose my job and be socially ostracized. Reading it felt surreal, like seeing a nightmare play out in writing, but it was my life. With this new evidence, I decided to take action. Defamation lawsuit against the accuser. I filed a civil suit for defamation. The text left no room for argument, and the court ruled in my favor. She was ordered to pay damages for the harm she caused my reputation. Assault lawsuit against her father. I filed both criminal charges and a civil suit for the attack outside my apartment. He ended up paying restitution for medical bills, lost wages, and emotional distress. Wrongful termination lawsuit against my former employer. Despite their claim of reputational risk, they had no proof of guilt. The court sided with me, and I was compensated for lost wages and had my employment record cleared. Meanwhile, the accuser's father and she became social pariahs. Mutual friends who had blindly believed her cut ties, and her social media, once full of warnings about me, went silent, and my family. They came crawling back. Texts, calls, emails begging for forgiveness. But after everything, the abandonment, the refusal to listen to me when it mattered most, I refused. I blocked them and moved on. It's been a long road, but finally, justice feels served. I don't have my old life back, but I've reclaimed my dignity, my financial security, and most importantly, my peace of mind. To anyone going through something similar, keep evidence, stay strong, and know that truth has a way of catching up, even if it takes time.
I'm using a throwaway because this is complicated, painful, and embarrassing. I'm 32, married for 8 years, and have always considered my family, including my sister, who is 29, my closest allies. Lately, though, things started feeling off in my marriage. My husband, Mark, had become distant. Small things, late nights at work, secretive phone habits, sudden irritability. I tried to chalk it up to stress, but my gut kept telling me something was wrong. Then it happened. I was borrowing his phone to look up a contact and accidentally saw a string of messages from my sister. At first, I thought it was a joke or a misunderstanding, until I read, "Sister, I can't stop thinking about last night. I feel guilty, but it felt right. Mark, me too. I can't let anyone find out. We have to be careful. Sister, I know, but it's hard. I feel like I'm betraying you and her. Mark, I know. I hate that it's you, but I can't deny how I feel. I froze. I read more messages and found multiple instances over the past few months where they arranged secret meetups, talked about hiding their interactions, and even expressed guilt. Guilt that seemed more about being caught than about the fact they were betraying me. I confronted my husband that night. He stammered, tried to deny it, but eventually admitted it. My sister later texted me trying to explain herself, claiming it was a mistake and that she didn't mean for it to happen. But her messages didn't feel like remorse, just excuses. The fallout has been devastating. I've moved out temporarily while I figure out what to do. I've cut communication with my sister, and honestly, I don't know if I'll ever forgive her. Friends and family are divided. Some say I should try to salvage my marriage. Others say I should leave both of them behind entirely. I still can't believe the two people I trusted the most in the world could betray me like this. I'm trying to process everything, but it's hard. Update. My husband and sister got what they deserved. Hey Reddit, I promised an update, and wow, things have escalated but in ways I never expected. After confronting Mark and my sister, I blocked all contact with her. I refused to speak to her or let her manipulate me with excuses. I moved out temporarily to clear my head and start documenting everything, texts, emails, messages, because I realized I might need them if I decided to take legal action. A few weeks later, karma came knocking. Mark lost his job. The affair came out at work because he had been using company time and resources to meet my sister and send messages. His employer fired him immediately after reviewing evidence I provided anonymously. My sister faced family consequences. Other relatives, who had been unaware, found out and cut ties with her. She was ostracized from the family gatherings she used to dominate and lost friendships because of her repeated lies and manipulations. I filed for divorce and protection. With the evidence of emotional abuse, betrayal, and ongoing harassment via text from both of them before I blocked her, the court sided with me on several protective measures. I retained custody of the pets, got full access to my financial accounts, and have peace of mind knowing she can't contact me. Honestly, Reddit, it feels surreal. For months I felt powerless, heartbroken, and utterly betrayed, but seeing the truth come to light, watching them face consequences, and reclaiming my life has been empowering. I'm slowly rebuilding my confidence and boundaries. To anyone going through betrayal like this, document everything, protect yourself, and know that you have the power to take control of your life, even when it feels like the people closest to you have abandoned you.